Howdy! How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? Hope this finds you well. Hope it's nice and warm where you're at. It's not nice and warm where I'm at. You freeze the balls off your brass monkey tonight, I'll tell you what. It's down in the teens. It's not as bad as it usually is this time of year because it's usually like, 20 below zero. But still, I could definitely do with a little bit warmer weather, like around 70 degrees.
It's below freezing, so I would rather have it be 32 or above, but it's not that. So,
well, Monday we had an ice storm over here, Sunday night, because see, I had not checked the weather, and I ordered groceries that I had to go pick up early on Monday morning. And I get up Monday morning, and I could tell that it had rained some, and I got dressed, got ready to go to the grocery store. I step out the back door, and everything clear to the garage is a solid sheet of ice.
Yeah, we had a minor hardship that day because I get a call at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's my wife. My car won't start because that's when she gets off of work. She comes home at 7 o'clock in the morning. She goes, I'm in the garage, and I'm freezing, and the car won't start. I'm like, so we got it towed back to the house, and then I called AAA, and they came out with a new battery and put a new battery in it. And the reason I had to have it towed home is because she doesn't have AAA. We needed to use her roadside assistance, which is separate from mine. And then, anyway, so she woke up, and I was like, "Hey, your car has a new battery." She goes, "What?" Problem solved.
That's right. That's right. That's the way to do it. Well, I skated out of here, made it to the garage just barely. I pulled every muscle in my body getting there. And I thought, now what the hell are you going to do? Because if you decide to call and cancel the grocery order, you got to still skate your butt back to the house one way or the other. But if you go get the groceries and come back with them, how the hell are you going to get them to the house?
There's no winning answer to that.
No. So I thought, well, hell, I've made it this far. I'm going to go get the groceries. So I got the groceries and come back home, parked the car out back, skated back to the house without the groceries, left them in the back because I thought it's cold out here. Anything that needs to be kept cold will be kept cold. It is not an issue at this point. As long as I get them in by spring, they should be fine.
Oh, no.
So I come in here and I dropped Tony a message. I said, you got any ice melt over here that you could come and put on the back walk there so that maybe I could get my groceries into the house from the car? And he said, sure. 3 hours later, no Tony. But the sun had come out and the ice had melted.
Oh.
So I was able to get out there and get my groceries and get them in from the car. And I just messaged him back. I said, never mind. I got it under control over here now. And so he called me. He says, do you need any help over there? I said, not now. I don't. I got the groceries in here. And he says, okay. He says, well, I've got ice melt over here. So if you need some, you just let me know.
Just ask for it 4 hours in advance.
Yeah. I thought, well, I guess I'll keep a closer eye on the weather.
He needs Find My iPhone where we could find him on the map anywhere he is. So you can keep telling him.
Put a GPS on him.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Brenda, who do we have in the chat?
We got a whole lot of folks out there in the chat. It looks like Jim Shears is out there. It looks like Anita is out there. It looks like Mark Lindsay is out there. Donald Vlogsify's Wood Shop is out there. Hello, Donald.
That's Donald Matthews. Hello. We
got Steve Nealon out there with Harnell Media. We've got, let's see, Jimbo 5312 is out there. And he's down in Florida. He ain't worried about no ice down there in Florida.
50 degrees in Florida. He's
the only ice he's worried about is what he's got in his drink. That's that's all he's interested in. Oh, my goodness.
Arlene's out there.
Yeah, Arlene is out there in the chat. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. We got a whole load of folks out there.
Just keep chatting. We'll see you.
Yeah, I don't think I've missed anybody so far. But, yeah, everybody needs to like this and share it. Share it. Share. Did I say share?
I think you said share. I got some fun news. A lot of people have been asking me a lot of YouTube questions, and I've been loving it. So this is the best place for that. Go to my group.
But you ain't got no answers.
I haven't not had an answer yet. Sometimes people ask me questions that have no answer, and then I just have to say, well, there's no answer to that. It's not because I don't know. It's because there's no way to find out the answer.
Because Susan didn't tell you the answer.
I would need root level access to the YouTube backend system to really understand some of these answers.
I love yanking your chain.
Donald wants me to hold that up again, or someone wants me to hold it up again. This is my YouTube group on Facebook. So you go to Facebook and you go to that URL, facebook.com/groups/all-things-YouTube, and then hit become a request membership, and I'll approve you, and you can ask away.
Russell,
if I don't answer, very smart people like Mark Lindsay CNC are in there, and sometimes he answers as well, and other smart people as well.
Russell Clarity's out there in the chat with Simply Wooden Creations, and he said that I missed him. He got here very early. And he has a very sad face. And
that's right. He announced himself. He says the Scroll Saw Master is here. LOL. Those are his words when he first came on. Thank you, Russ. See,
thanks,
you gotta keep us honest. When we skip you, it's not any slight on you. Sometimes we just don't see it because
we're ignorant.
We get
at least we admit it.
You never know what direction the show will go, and you never know how much attention the host will have.
I've been told that's what people say before they turn us on. Let's see what them ignorant folks is doing up there on that YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Russell does a show on Saturday nights on Simply Wooden Creations, and this week Mike from Klingspor is going to be his guest.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
Or so far as we know. Russell, I hate to break this to you, but I'm not going to be able to make Saturday night show, and I'm not going to give you any excuses on here, but privately I'll fill you in if you'd like to know. It's nothing earth shattering. It's just, something that came up.
Speaking of show updates, my All Things YouTube show, I'm not planning on having a show on the 1st, Monday the 1st.
That's this coming Monday.
I know. So I'm planning on not having a show that Monday. It might change. I doubt it, but just keep an eye on the Facebooks and other social medias. I'll let everyone know.
You got to have your Hooters signed up or something?
Well, my website's going live. Remember that whole website I've been moaning about?
Yeah.
That big web development project?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go live on the 1st.
Oh.
And I want to be available if it breaks. And I have to, anyway.
Donna says she got a hot date with a gigolo. I could only wish. How big a trap do you need for one of them?
Brenda has a line of gentleman callers.
Oh, yeah.
Wrapping around her porch. Mel's here. Hi, Mel.
Hey, Mel, good to see you. It's Tony the Garage Dad. Lord have mercy. There's a funny story to go with that, because the last time he was over here, he was saying that he's over here so much that his wife thinks me and him's got something going on. And I said, well, isn't that funny? Because all the fellas over there on that woodworking site thing that I hang out on, they think that I got something going on with you. And he does one of these numbers. He says, you just think I'm so pretty. And I said, Tony, honey, there ain't enough alcohol.
Burn. Send him to the burn unit.
He'll never ask me nothing like that again. Oh, my goodness.
Bashir says, Matt, it's really the Apple store next door for the line wrapping around the block. Yeah, I waited in line at the Apple store one too many times.
Let's see. Mark Lindsay says he has a couple of major announcements on his channel on January the 31st.
That's Sunday. All right. That's
Sunday.
Sunday. That's what Mark Lindsay streams. 3 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Poor Arlene. She says, the only hot guy I need is the one that wants to mop and clean the windows while I watch.
You clean those windows real good.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's what one female comedian says. You doing the dishes makes me want to suck things.
Well, we're going to do a giveaway on here after a bit. So, y'all get ready.
Giveaways are back. Is it true?
It's true. It's true. The AdSense came through. So I got money to take to the post office now. I can send some stuff out of here. I've got a number that's over here sealed up in a mason jar. It's been on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since 8 o'clock this morning. And, we'll announce that after a bit and see if we can give something away. I got a bunch of stuff up here on the desk piled up to offer. So,
all right.
Yes, Jim Bashir says, oh my God, a giveaway. Mr. Doughboy's out there. Hello, Mr. Doughboy. Good to see you.
Tell your friends. We do giveaways when this place is packed. If it's not packed, we might not do it. So share, please.
Yep. Jim Bashir's is talking about, I lost him now. He jumped. Jumped. Now I lost it. I lost my whole train. Thought my train derailed.
That's because Donald Vlogsify put in a message that was potentially inappropriate, and it renders much larger in the tray, and then things jump around. These are the problems you have when you're hosting a show, folks.
So did the lotto, Brenda, says Jim Bashir's. I didn't hit. Matt says he didn't hit.
Didn't hit.
So I'll give it a few draws for it to pop back up there before I go get more tickets. And
I got one white ball on the Powerball. I'm like, oh, how much does that pay? Oh, nothing. And then on the next draw, the next time they did a drawing, oh, I got 2 white balls. How much does that pay? Oh, nothing.
No.
So I'm just like,
I've got a payer ticket here, that I won a little bit on that, help pay for some tickets when I go. But I mean, it ain't enough to run over there to do anything with until it's time to get tickets. So I'll just wait.
Just wait. So now I'm on their mailing list because I was buying tickets through the app because you could do that in Pennsylvania. And now I get, the Irish themed scratchers are all out now, and the Valentine's. I'm like, oh God, here we go. Do you know that Pennsylvania in 2018 pulled in $4.8 billion of revenue from the Pennsylvania lottery, just in Pennsylvania for 1 year? 4.8 billion in 1 year. That is insane.
Mm-hmm. Now, the scratchers, I don't fool with. I used to every once in a while, like maybe once every 6 months, go buy one. And it was like maybe 1 out of every 5 times that I'd play, I'd hit a little bit of money, but nothing to write home about. So I just stopped playing the scratchers. But I know people that have made kind of a hobby out of playing them, and they make some good money. And then there's the YouTube channels, where they do the scratchers and stuff. And sometimes they hit some serious money, but you got to wonder how many shows that they've recorded that they don't put up.
See, that's just it. My father plays the lottery all the time, and you always hear about when he wins. You never hear about when he loses. Mr. Doughboy, I'm not sure what you're putting in the chat, but it's automatically hiding your messages saying banned under new guidelines. We as hosts can't see what the message is, so I don't know what you're typing, but YouTube doesn't like it, and it's not us.
Yeah. So,
Portal Woodworks is here. Hi, David Jones.
Hey, David. Good to see you. Gonna be doing a giveaway here in a little bit. We're supposed to have a snowstorm here Saturday. I'm telling you, because what usually hits us usually hits you.
Yeah.
So by Sunday, you're probably going to get it. They're saying 5 to 8 inches of snow.
5 to 8? No.
For us, that's a pretty good snowstorm because we're used to getting like an inch of snow at a time, if that. But
I'm going to go down to the nearest flamethrower store and just...
Yeah. So I'm going to make every effort to get to the post office tomorrow with the giveaway and get it out of here. So I don't have to wait until I get dug out because it may be spring.
So if you win, get Brenda your mailing information.
That's right.
Right away.
Yep. I'll get it up to the post office tomorrow and get it mailed out to you. And then it's up to them to fight the snow.
Oh no, Mr. Doughboy says he has your catalytic converter.
Doesn't matter. Van's gone.
A chapter has passed.
Yep, that's gone. Shane Cole sent me a thing on Facebook the other day where over in Minnesota they had arrested some fella for stealing catalytic converters. And
I saw that post. Yeah, he tagged you.
Caught him, and I said, "Well, clear over there. I don't think so. I think there's this stuff going on every place. I know just across the state line over here in Ohio, there was a car lot over there that had 4 of them taken one night.
Not good.
And I don't know if that's the same bunch.
Networking channels here. Hi, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie. I don't know if that's the same bunch that's over here taking them or not, but I figure a lot of thieving going on with those catalytic converters.
If you can park off the street, do it.
Well, I was parked off the street in my own driveway. Didn't seem to make any difference. The other lady was parked over here in the CVS parking lot, and they got hers. And the 4 over in Ohio was in a car lot. Yeah. So it doesn't seem to matter where you park. It's if they think they've got the opportunity to get them, that's what they do.
Mr. Doughboy says it's been snowing here since Halloween. Ruh-roh.
Donald said that it snowed there this morning. He put some pictures up of it. We don't call that a snow here. We call that a dusting, what he put up. But I can see why, where it doesn't normally snow, it might cause panic. But no, that's a dusting.
I don't have a snowblower anymore, so it's a bit of a pain.
I'll get Susan over there.
If anyone's good with small engines, maybe you can get my snowblower working again.
He's ignoring that.
I'm going to pretend you didn't see that. Because it requires a big explanation.
It doesn't require a big explanation. Everybody knows she's a blower. My. The things you learn on this show.
What am I going to do with Susan, Brenda?
Oh, well, I got some suggestions, but I don't think you want to take any of them. The problem with that.
I'm running out of tactics.
Hey, I've still got the winter facts. If anybody wants winter facts, I need a number between 1 and 68.
Okay, 1 in 68, and you'll get a winter fact based on the number that you put in the chat.
And you have to tell me because I can't be on the chat and this at the same time. So
I'll follow. How about 7? Let's kick it off with 7.
Okay. 7. Every winter, at least 1 septillion. That's 1 followed by 24 zeros. Snow crystals fall from the sky.
That's a lot. 21, says Mr. Doughboy.
21. 21 says Mount Baker ski area in Washington state holds the world's record for snowfall at 1,140 inches of snow during the 1998-1999 winter season.
Cool. Will do, Frankie. Frankie says he's going to help me with my snowblower. 52 from Arlene.
52 says Chicago experienced its coldest winter in 2013-2014 since records began in 1872. Although it was the coldest winter overall, the coldest temperature ever recorded in Chicago was on January the 25th, 1985.
Don't like it cold. Anita's number 20.
Number 20 says the most snow ever recorded in 24 hours in the United States was at Silver Lake, Colorado in 1921 at 76 inches. Coming in second is Georgetown, Colorado in December the 4th of 1913 at 63 inches.
That's an unimaginable amount of snow.
That is just stay home.
Stay close to load-bearing walls home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Frankie said, oh, did we do 33? Yeah, I think we did.
No, we didn't do 33.
Okay, Frankie says 33.
The coldest temperature ever recorded was minus 123 degrees Celsius at Vostok Station in Antarctica in 1983. That's cold.
That is cold.
Well, you wouldn't have to worry about your groceries freezing out in the car.
Donald Vlogs a Fly says,
Ever going out.
look at his comment. He says, what do you do with Susan? I know a couple websites that could help you.
Well, he must be a little out of touch because Susan, she's the gal that runs YouTube. And she's the gal that is constantly a pain in my derriere. She is always doing things to aggravate me. And it's all because of this guy over here that is my co-host. Because him and her's been fooling around. And she gets mad at him, she takes it out on me. And even if she's not mad at him, she takes it out on me.
I try and make her happy. There's no complaints in the bedroom.
She messes with my numbers. She messes with my monetization. She messes with my channel. Because he can't keep her happy.
I even gave her the patented counterclockwise swirl. She's still messing with you after that.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, hashtag it's Matt's fault.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, Donald says, oh, I don't pay any attention to her. Well, I'll sick her on you. How's that? Start watching your numbers fluctuate.
Brenda gets so mad. I see people dropping comments, but the views aren't going up.
Yeah.
You know,
Happening in this week.
Where are my views?
Yeah.
They'll show up. They'll show up eventually.
Oh, mercy. There's going to be a new Hever Haven go out. Hopefully tonight. Might be tomorrow. Did everybody like the Viagra one I put up last week?
Yeah, I did. Oh, Mutt Nuts is here. Hi, Mutt Nuts.
Hey, Michelle. How's things going in your world? I had somebody watch it that apparently they didn't get it because the comment they left, I haven't answered their comment yet, but their comment was, Brenda, Viagra is for men. I'm like, where in that 1 minute and 42-second video did I not say, or, not make it clear what I was talking about? I thought I made it pretty clear, and the punchline was right there at the end of it. So if they watch to the end,
some people comment before the end of the video.
Some people don't.
Colt 49ers is here. Hi.
Hello, Colt 49ers.
We're going to do our drawing here soon.
Hit the like button. We're going to have a drawing here in a little bit. We've been talking about winter facts. We'll talk about whatever facts you want to put up there if you've got one. Some odd but true
fact about anything, drop it in the chat.
But I just happen to have a whole load of them for winter. So we've been talking about them. Let's see here.
I just don't like it when it's cold.
I'll throw something out at y'all. Number 47 says more than twice as many condoms are sold in the week before Christmas than the week after. The period between Christmas and New Year is associated with increased opportunities for socializing and more hedonist approach to life.
Hedonist?
Hedonist.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's Maker 238 Deloach. Hello,
Hey, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Loved your Facebook. Thank you, Brian. That's Ryan.
I loved your windmill.
Well, the video went down. It was only up for a short while. He's going to repost it.
Yeah, but he posted stuff on Facebook about it.
Okay.
I was watching his stuff on Facebook.
Keep an eye out for the video. That's going to be a good one.
I don't always say anything, but I'm always watching.
It's cool when creative people do creative things, and he's got that going on. Maker 238 Deloach.
Donald Blogsify says, I bet one of those facts is more babies are conceived in December and January because it's cold outside, baby.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah, we'll be doing this giveaway here in just a few minutes. So, get your pencils and paper ready. Get your people all gathered up and shared in here.
You have to be present to win.
Yep, this is one where you got to be you can't win if you don't play. It's like the lottery.
That's right. You got to be in it to win it.
Let's see here. I had something jotted down here, if I can find it, that I was wanting to tell you about. I don't know where it went.
It says I can't knock myself up. No, you can't. Not possible.
Hey, I've been reading this new book. It's called Quick Money for Dummies, because I'm always broke. It was written by Robin Banks.
Robin Banks. Cool. A lot of people have been making money off of that GameStop stock. That thing is going nuts. I love every bit of that news story.
And AMC too, from what I understand.
And Blockbuster, yeah, they're trying to short squeeze those as well.
Well, I heard that SLV is the next one they're going after. Silver stock.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Silver stock in silver mines. That they're going after that. So we'll see what happens. Robinhood's losing their reputation.
All that money is leaving the rich Wall Street types and going to the Main Street millennials, doing it for the lulz and the memes.
They're saying for every $11 that gains, that these tycoons are losing $1 billion.
It's already bankrupted a few of them. I think 11.8 billion is the losses that they put on those hedge funds. That's a shit lot of money. Like I censored the ton of shit ton, but I said.
Well, I don't have no money to play that with, to get involved in the stocks and the stock market and all that kind of thing. But I always have such bad luck with that, I pulled a muscle digging for gold. It was a minor injury.
I was getting ready to say something else. I'm like, wait a minute. I gotta react to that.
Oh, he has to think about it.
Matt, can you demonstrate that amount, please? It's very hard to do.
Yep.
Very hard to do.
Draw a picture.
But if anyone wants to know what's actually happening in the stock market, I can finally give a plain English explanation, or we can skip it because it's might not be that entertaining to talk about, but it's fascinating what they're doing. They're sticking it to the man.
Yeah. I mean, what the thing that's getting me is what Robinhood stands for is the very thing they're stopping. They set it up today that it was sell only. You can't buy.
Oh, they're going to be class action lawsuits out the wazoo. And Webull is another place you can buy stocks. They stopped the sale of it too. They're going to get class action lawsuits. Yeah.
E-Trade did too. I heard that everybody was headed over to Chase because the Chase was allowing you to buy. So
E-Trade has you allowed to buy it too.
I heard E-Trade stopped it today.
Did that? Well, not when I looked. I saw the buy. Saw the buy and sell button. I didn't push them.
And that's what I heard. So I don't know, but everybody was headed over to Chase. And I may not be able to play it, but I can root you on. Go get them.
Now, without understanding the mechanics of what is actually happening, here's all you need to know. When the housing market fell out and the government had to bail everyone out, what'd they do? Occupy Wall Street. They had people in front of the stock exchange with signs. What did it accomplish? Nothing. Now what are they doing? They're using dollars and cash to get back, and it's working. So signs, no worky. Using the system into your own advantage rather than being taken advantage of, that's working.
Money talks.
I
Money
know.
talks. I've always said that if you want to get somebody's attention, hit them in the pocketbook.
Exactly.
That's how you get their attention, because I mean they can get rid of a phone call, they can get rid of a letter. I mean they can even physically get rid of you if you're sitting there in front of them. It's a little more difficult, but if you really want to get their attention, hit them in the pocketbook.
Money talks, BS walks.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I have a friend that does Bitcoin and cryptocurrency thing. The mess with the stocks are really helping him.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000 by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It just went to 40,000 and then back to 30. But
yeah, one guy I know just paid off his house with his crypto.
there was one guy that had, it was an insane amount. I think it was like 800 million. And it was on a laptop and he forgot his password. And you can only enter it 10 times. The 10th time you enter it and it's wrong, it disappears. It vanishes. And he entered 8 passwords that were wrong. And then he stopped.
Man.
And people who throw old laptops away and they go in the landfill and they've got crypto on there, like you got to get it from this. Like apparently you can't copy it. Like it needs to be the original file, and it knows if it's not or something. I don't know, but
No, I never heard that. I heard that if you would always take your wallet and load it over onto a thumb drive.
yeah, but like you can't. I don't think you can have it on a thumb drive and a spinning hard disk and on a CD-ROM. Like you can only the one instance of it is good. I think. I don't know.
That's not what I was told. I was told that you create your wallet and then you copy all of that over onto a thumb drive and you don't keep it on your hard drive.
But it's
Because
only it's only in one place.
Oh, okay. Well,
That
yeah,
you know,
it would only be in one place. Yeah, but
I think
yeah,
I don't think you can make 10 copies of a Bitcoin, and then if 9 of them blow up, then your 10th one will work. I don't think it works like that. I think only one of those, I think that's how it works. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get into it deep enough to find out. I was interested in it when it first came out, and kind of followed it a little bit.
And, these people are thinking, well, maybe I'm going to buy the dump and then rent the excavator equipment and then pay $100,000 to have workers excavate this dump to try and find my laptop to try and get to the Bitcoin that are on the, like that's, it's getting to the point where it makes sense to spend thousands of dollars to try and recover these lost computers that have Bitcoin on them.
Yeah. Well, I stayed away from it because I was broke, number one.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to invest, what are you going to do? And number two, I thought, I'm not really all that technical savvy. And it wouldn't take much to lose a whole lot of money real fast, fooling with something that you don't fully understand.
I was talking to my son today. He's 21 years old. And he says, Dad, do you remember when I was 16 and I asked you to buy some Bitcoin and you said no? Because it's too vulnerable. And I wasn't 18. I wasn't legally allowed to buy it. He says, if I'd have bought it back then, I'd be a millionaire now. He gave me hell. I'm like, oh, yeah. It's all my fault that your life trajectory is going.
You and Susan. But yeah, I stayed away.
Buy a small amount of Tesla stock. I think I'm going to start putting my money behind Elon Musk because everything he touches turns to gold.
Meet Kevin over on his YouTube channel. He's a big proponent of Tesla and all of the solar stocks and all the green energy stuff.
Oh, he's making a huge energy play.
Yeah.
Elon is. And with the internet, he's got that Starlink, and now everyone wants in on it. The government wants Starlink, and people in Europe want Starlink because they can get to the stock exchange faster than it going under the transatlantic optical cable. The Starlink is going to be, because when you're trading stocks, milliseconds count. And if you can shave off fractions of a second, that bandwidth is valuable. Anyway.
Donald says that the only stock he messes with goes through his Shopsmith.
Don't take buying stock advice from me. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Want to do a giveaway?
Yeah, we can do that. Is everybody ready for a giveaway? Did y'all fall asleep on us?
How many do we have? Oh, we only have 10. What happened? A couple people jumped. Get them back.
Y'all better get ready for the giveaway. We're going to do it here. There's 11. Somebody came back in.
Oh, good, good, good.
We're going to be doing a giveaway. Giveaway.
Whoop, whoop. Super chats help with the shipping on giveaways. So all super chats will go to that. Brenda uses the super chat money for shipping costs.
Yeah, all the AdSense money that comes in here goes toward the shipping to do the giveaways. So that you don't have to worry about it going to waste. It's all going toward the post office to get this stuff sent out to the winners.
TV. Hi, Corkboard.
Hey, Corkboard. Good to see you, Scott. How's things up there in Canadistan? They still holding you hostage up there?
Must be cold in Canada. If it's cold here, if it's 26 degrees in Pennsylvania, it must be an ice cube in Canada.
I heard that Jim Dockrell had to stop washing the elves up there. He's turning them into ice cubes, dipping them down in that baptismal pool.
Their giblets are freezing off up there.
I ain't seen him tonight. He's probably froze solid up there.
I saw his post. He's like, F drywall, F sanding, F mudding, F paint, F prepping, F taping, F.
Sounds to me like he needs to find a new way to do walls.
I think so.
I mean, maybe just put the drywall up and then stucco it or something.
Oh,
and then you wouldn't have to take it.
He says, Arizona, my dear, staying warm.
Aha! He snuck down here.
Okay, they let him over the line.
That's right. He snuck down here when nobody was looking. I thought they had him quarantined up there at the border, would let him through.
Oh, Muttnuts had a birthday this past Monday.
Happy belated
birthday.
I sent her a happy birthday there on the Facebook. She's eating a cupcake from her birthday this past Monday. Well, eat one for me too. I'm not eating any sugar. He was in the crate, Brenda. They snuck him in over the line.
Oh, he says he flew in. He cannot drive down. Okay.
Oh, I'd hate to think what they put him through to get down here. Because I know what I went through just going to the dentist. I can't imagine if you're trying to fly on a plane. I heard that they're making people take, even for domestic flights now, they're making you take the test to make sure that you're clear of all germs, and they probably spray you down with Lysol and dump you in a tank of disinfectant. And
all those invasive pat downs, that was already hurting the airline industry, and I can only imagine.
Yeah. Take your temperature rectally, and
society will only take so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what the rules are. People are. I stopped. I used to fly down to on the woodworking shows. I'm like, I'm driving. I'm like, going to the airport, paying $80 to park, waiting, flying all cramped up. I'm like, who needs it?
Yeah.
Now I get accosted going through security. I'm like,
yeah.
And I'm not the only one. Imagine my mentality times hundreds of thousands of people.
I've not had the occasion to need to fly since they started all of that, but I did make up my mind when they started all that that was not going to happen for me. I'd go to jail. Can you imagine me going through Checkpoint Charlie's and, them starting their crap with me? There would be the awfulest hoo-ha that you ever seen in your life.
I got to figure out what's wrong, because the pressure, like whenever I do things that had, like I jumped out of the airplane and I went scuba diving, anything that has the pressure it just wrecks my health. And sometimes I figured out what I was sometimes I would put earplugs in on the plane because the engines were real loud and I'm losing my hearing and loud noise bothers me. When I would do that, I would get sick as a dog 2 days later because the pressure, because the earplugs messed with the pressure in the pressurized plane. But when I would fly without the earplugs in, I would be okay. Like, these are things I didn't realize until so many instances passed. Yeah. So I got to figure out why pressure is so negatively affecting me.
Well, I'd hate to think what would happen if you put in a butt plug. Top of your head might fly off. Your body just pressurized and go boom.
You can't plug up all the openings. Then that would be really bad. I need to let the pressure out some way.
Oh, Lord. Scott says, I flew because I didn't want to shovel in minus 40-degree weather. I would have preferred to drive for sure.
Gotcha.
Jim
has pressure problems too, and noise bothers his wife. Okay.
Well, he said, I have the same problem, Matt, but the loud noise bothers my wife. Is he talking about the loud noise he makes when he starts screaming? That bothered me too. Only plane I've ever been on was when I was about 3, and all I remember is being rattled to death. I've flown some back in the day. Now, my late husband was a pilot, and he flew Cessnas.
Oh, those are the little
well, he could fly the twin engines and stuff like that too, but not in any of the big, super jets or any of that, but smaller planes. And it was nothing for us to drive over to the local, small airport, hop on a plane and fly someplace to have breakfast or something like that. That was not a big deal. And I have flown on big planes too. I've been around the United States a little bit. But when they started that stuff, they's going to search everybody and get all up in your business. I'm like, no. No. Mama, don't play that. We're not going that direction. No. I don't need to fly that bad. There's other ways to get around.
Yeah, TV has to be very low. I turn it down to where I can't hear it and then just turn it up a little bit. Drives my wife crazy. Like,
Jim says, no, the loud TV I have to hear it, and she gets ticked off that I turn it up so high. My dad was one like that. He had to have the TV turned up till, the neighbors could hear it, and they was a quarter mile away. And yeah, Donald said that's probably what I was on, single engine that flew over the Outer Banks with the tourists. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't ever have a problem. As a matter of fact, I even flew on one of those Cessnas across the Rocky Mountains. Now, that was a treat. It was summertime. So you'd hit those hot pockets of air and the plane go whoop. And I was so tired. We'd been on this whirlwind extravaganza, and I was just wore out. All I wanted to do was sleep. And they kept waking me up because every time the plane would drop, I was afraid my eardrums would bust. I said, no, you have to stay awake and keep your ears clear. And I said, I just want to sleep. Screw the ears. I just want to sleep. Just leave me alone. Let me sleep. Would you leave me alone? But yeah, we was flying from Grand Junction back to Denver in the Cessna. And boom. And then they get it back up, because they had to keep it up high enough that it wasn't going to run into a mountain. I wasn't worried about it. I thought, look, you're the pilot. You know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how to do this. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put my faith in you and just leave me alone. Let me sleep. If I wake up, I wake up. If I don't, well, hey, it wasn't meant to be anyhow.
I saw this special about Mongolia. And in Mongolia, they have this huge, it's almost the entire size of the country, where the mountains are 10,000 feet. And as an aircraft pilot, if there's ever a problem, the protocol is to go down to 10,000 feet. Well, if that's the top of the mountains, it's too risky to fly. Even though planes fly at 30,000, the protocol is you got to go down to 10. If you go down to 10, you're hitting terrain.
Yeah.
And so for most of Mongolia, there are no aircraft anywhere. They call it the ceiling of the world. I don't know. I just thought that was fascinating.
Well, let's go ahead and do this. We got 11 people in there. It looks like that's about the best this is going to go tonight. But everybody, spread it around. We're doing these giveaways over here. And, we'll do one every week if people are going to show up for them. I've got a nice batch of stuff here to give away. And I've got the money to take it to the post office and mail it out. As long as the snow don't get so high that I can't get my little puddle jumper over there because I don't have my big van anymore.
And super chats help with the shipping. We
got to hope that Beetlejuice will make it through the snow to get to the post office and back. Okay. Here's the deal. I got 4 items up here on my desk that I will give someone the chance to win one of those items tonight. And in order to be the lucky recipient, you have to guess the number that I have on the piece of paper. Now, I have written this number out on the piece of paper in letters.
Don't guess the numbers yet.
Don't guess yet. Don't guess until we
make sure you're fast forwarded the whole way through. If you're behind time on YouTube, make sure you're all the way present. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. And the one that gives me the correct number will get the first person to give me the correct number will get their choice of the 4 prizes. In this number that I've written down on the piece of paper, I have unceremoniously written down some capital letters.
Because you write out the number as words. Yeah.
Helter-skelter throughout the word. If you can tell us by putting down whatever the number you think it is and a slash mark, and after the slash mark put down how many capital letters you think that I've written in this word, and you happen to get that right, you'll get a bonus prize if you're the winner.
So the protocol is to type number, slash, and then a smaller number.
That's right.
Okay.
The group of numbers that I have chosen for tonight for you to pick between is between the number 21 and the number 29. Between 21 and 29. And then put the slash mark and how many capital letters you think I put in this word.
Oh, don't pick yet.
Nope, don't pick yet. Don't pick yet. Slow down. Slow down. We ain't said go. Matt, you got your
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. All right. Go.
Okay. Put the numbers in after my comment. They count after my comment. And if you notice other people's numbers, don't pick a repeat. All right. They're coming in now.
No winner yet.
Between 21 and 29. Pick once. Only once. Only pick once, corkboard. Can't pick more than once.
We got a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Who's the winner?
The winner would be Corkboard TV. That's the one I'm seeing first with a number 22. Number 22. And here it is on the...
I don't see 22. I don't see a 22. Oh, there it is. Okay, 22.
Corkboard TV has number 22. Now, There it is. He didn't get the bonus because the bonus was number 4. All right.
Oh, WTW&O. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, the 4 items, Scott, that you have to choose from. The first item is one of the boxes that I did quilling work on. This paper quilling. Turn it at a little bit of an angle here so you can see that's paper design up on top of this box top. And it's just a plain box. Okay?
He's saying he picked twice. Is he disqualified?
Yeah, because he did pick twice. Okay, well then the next one would be Donald. Is that what you got too?
Yeah.
Donald with number 22. Okay, Donald. Well, Donald won. Donald, you still out there? You didn't just run away, did you? Because you thought you didn't get picked.
Oh, the NDT show is here. Hey.
Hey, Nathan. Good to see you.
I feel bad that we're not giving it to Corkboard now, too. Oh, bummer.
Donald's still here. Okay, Donald, here. You won. You didn't get the bonus, but you won. And the first item to choose from is this pretty box that I did the quilling work, the paper quilling on top of the box. See? The next item that I've got is one of these earbud cases. If I can get this little sack open that it comes in. There we go. This is a Ben and Jerry's iPod case that you put if you got iPods.
Corkboard says, don't worry, the rules are the rules, Matt. And then Donald says, nah, I ain't here for the prizes. Maybe Donald wants to gift his prize to Corkboard. I don't know. Oh, what's that?
This is the EarPod or iPod or whatever you call it.
Cool.
Case. It's Ben and Jerry's, and it's got the little clip thing that
Chunky
you can
monkey, yeah.
clip on there. So we got that case, and we've got right here. Lay that down there. We've got one of the necklaces that I make. One of these leather charm necklaces. Got the nice long cord to it. It's got all kinds of pretty charms and stuff hanging on it. And the fourth thing is the gift in a box. Get it turned around here so you can see it. It's the crocodile that you put on the floor there for the baby, and it sings songs and it runs across the floor. Takes a couple batteries, I think. You put a couple of AA's or something in there, and it runs across the floor. So we got the crocodile, we got the necklace, we got the earpod thing, and we got the box that I did the quilling on. So, Donald, which one of those would you like for me to send to you? Hey, Mel's out there.
This is Soylent Green is people.
Yep.
Mel was here earlier.
Did I miss him? How do you miss Mel?
No, we said hi to Mel before, I think.
Did we say hi to Mel?
Yeah, he was way up there at the beginning. We said hi. He's just been silent during the show, which is fine. There's no wrong way to watch the show.
Don't want to miss Mel.
He'll take the box.
He'll take the box. All right. Now, Donald, you need to get with me over on Messenger and give me your address, and I'll get this wrapped up tonight and take it to the post office tomorrow for you. So just send me your mailing address, and I'll take care of it from there. He needs a place for his stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Well, Mel is my word playing buddy. He never tires of me losing to him. We're what's it called, Mel? It's a word game that we play on the internet thing, and he plays and it sends me a thing saying it's my turn, and I play and it sends him a thing saying it's his turn. And
you get a triple word score? No,
you get points per letter on it.
It's like Scrabble.
And word blitz. He never tires of beating me.
He's on it.
He slowed down a little bit though, because
Jim Dockrell, we were talking about you.
Yep, he heard it. He heard his name. being
Brush the
used in vain.
drywall off there, Jim.
Hmm. His name being used in vain, and he had to come in here and see what was going on. He says he doesn't win them all. Lord have mercy, he does too. I think he waits until he needs an ego boost, is what it is. And he's like, boy, I need an ego boost today. Hey, I can play that word game with Brenda. That'll do it.
Jim's leaving drywall dust all over the chat. Jeez, Jim, clean yourself up before you come on the show. Kidding, we're kidding.
Yeah, we figured you'd froze to death up there in Upper Kanadistan, and that you'd been dipping elves in the ice water up there. And
yeah,
I'd come up with some really bizarre yet useful thing for that baptismal pool if it was me. You know, he's talking about how he needs to get it out of there. I'd come up with something bizarre. You know, like he's talking about turning it into bed and breakfast. Well, turn that thing into a Jello wrestling pool.
Yeah, now you're talking.
You know,
Brenda, that's a great idea.
Have Jello wrestling.
Oh, all right.
Mud wrestling, you know, something. It turned bed, breakfast, and spa. It'd be a big mud bath. Looked like he had plenty of dirt around that house there. You know, he could go out and bring in some buckets of dirt, pour in there some water, and stir it up and make a mud bath.
You should do consulting for him.
He says the pool's gone. Lord have mercy. He done got rid of the pool.
That's the biggest selling feature of the house.
Yeah. Biggest money maker in the whole place, and he's done got rid of it. Lord have mercy. Yeah, Scott, Jim Dockrell, he lives up there in northern Kanadistan, up there next to the North Pole. And he bought him an old church building up there that he's renovating. And he's been trying to find alternate uses for a lot of the things that's in the place. And he's talking about his baptismal pool that was in there. He'd been talking about getting rid of it. I said, Lord, no, don't get rid of it. Find some useful, odd thing, you know, make that the selling point of the whole house. He says, got 4 extra bedrooms and a town full of miners. He's opening up a brothel.
There you go.
Got the red light out front.
With the daily special. Buy one, rub and tug, get one free.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think I figured out why people's coming to my front door after dark. Had something to do with that red light that I had put in the porch light.
Oh. They want to get a little something, do they? Roxanne isn't here.
Roxanne. Yeah, and Anita says turn it into a hot tub. That would have made an interesting hot tub too. Yeah.
Get in the hot tub, crack open a beer, praise Jesus.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Could come up with some kind of a very interesting name for the bed and breakfast too. You know,
Jim's Pleasure Palace.
Be St. James Pleasure Palace, or something of that nature. Yeah.
Right. Rolling the church theme to the name.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, lightning would probably strike it, but hey, I'm just saying.
Happy blessings.
Instead of happy endings.
The staff says bless you upon completion.
Jim, you need to hire Matt and I as your consultants on this. We'll help you out with this.
Kilroy's here, Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop.
Good to see you, Al.
Kilroy 79763 on Twitch and everywhere on the interwebs.
Did you get off work early tonight, or are you just playing hooky? It's called Sally's Shades of Shabby.
Oh,
Oh, good golly. I'm looking forward to spring. I don't know about the rest of you.
heck yeah. I love the spring.
We need some warm weather. We need everything to thaw out. I mean, my dogs are even at the point where, they want to go out, but then once they get out there, they're like, why did I want to go out? I just want back in where it's warm. Just let me back in. Fred's happy to be in a nice warm house. My cockatiel. He still thinks that he's a woodpecker.
Yeah.
Although
banging on the perch.
today he was banging on the food cup. He was tapping on it like a woodpecker. I thought, boy, you just tapping on everything, trying to find a place that you can drill into. He's tired of being a cockatiel. He wants to be a woodpecker.
Oh, Frankie's using drywall in his shop, but he's not going to tape and mud it using white screws. That's all. Oh, that's a bold move, Cotton.
Well, if it's out in his shop.
Yeah.
I mean, my garage out there, it's got drywall on it, but nothing's taped and mudded. It's just screwed up there to the 4x4s. Only to the 4x4s, because there's no 2x4s in it.
You do it's here. Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
Oh, he's looking forward to boating season at the Jersey Shore. What up, nice people of the internet? All right. Good to have you here. Kilroy was talking about no robotics class. I think he's an instructor of a robotics class.
They called it up. Did they have some kind of crappy weather down there in Texas that they called it off for?
Is that the robotics? What's it called? First. Is that First Robotics? Here, look. If you can see this. Yeah, First is the company name of the robot. I was looking into starting a First Robotics club in the town. Never got it off the ground.
He says we are using the Vex robots.
Okay. Yeah, the guy that invented the Segway invented First Robotics. Dean Kamen, I think his name is. Yeah.
Jim Dockrell says lots of boating here in the summer. Only the biggest dang body of fresh water by surface area a couple 100 feet away.
Sweet.
And if it runs over the banks, it'll just wash him all the way down here into the States.
We could only be so lucky.
He'll just get caught up in a tsunami wave and it'll just wash him right on down here. Next thing he knows, he'll be incorporated in.
Oh, you do it specialized in robotics at Drexel. 17 years in industrial control systems research and development. Nice.
Oh, Mel's leaving us.
Bye, Mel. Drop a like on your way out, please.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, that doesn't narrow down very much.
Well, there's a lot of things I wouldn't do.
Okay.
I don't put up with a bunch of foolishness at the dentist's office when they want to ask me a bunch of goofy questions. Don't have nothing to do with taking care of my teeth. I don't put up with people ringing my doorbell after dark at night when the house is dark.
Why do they do that?
I still got to get that camera up.
Oh, yeah, do that for sure.
It's too cold. I ain't going to stand out there on a ladder freezing my hoo-haws off trying to get that camera up. If somebody rings the doorbell and the house is dark, I'm just going to step around there with the pistola. They're going to leave a brown streak all the way out to wherever their car is. Arlene says, "Don't do anything she would do." Now that might be closer to the truth right there, because there are a lot of things I would do. Yeah, I was just reading Jim's. He says, "I work for Pepperell and Fuchs." That's not how I want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
I imagine there's a lot that goes around in the office about that.
A lot of good puns.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Jim said that's close enough.
Those are great names in automation. See, I want the robots. Like, when will the robots? I don't want this, but when will the robots be sentient? That's what I'm scared of.
Okay, there's another 75-cent word. Please give definition.
I think, therefore, I am a creature that can say that to itself. That's what sentient means. Free thinking on its own. Sentient.
Well, they say they've already got them.
Well, they have UI, or they have AI, artificial intelligence, but is it sentient? See, that's the thing. Is it alive? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, I'm a little bit more concerned about the aliens, because they turned all that paperwork loose now on the alien stuff.
That's old news. Everyone knows about that.
But now it's going to be public knowledge. That
already is. Disclosure's already happened. Just no one cares. They just want to know what the discount is at the locals on Amazon. People are busy with other things. Oh yeah, aliens. Okay, no biggie. But Battlestar Galactica. Did you watch the reboot of Battlestar Galactica, 2004 to 2009 or whatever it was?
No.
They had a term for the Cylons. They were called differently sentient. That was the PC term for robot. Differently sentient. Thought that was a neat turn of phrase. I'm waiting for people to be sentient, says Harneal Media. Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Arlene says some of Brenda's older YouTube videos show that Brenda does whatever pops into her head, and then she tells on herself. Yeah, I have no regrets.
Brenda sleeps soundly.
That's right. There are no regrets. You do it, and then you own it. There's no room for regrets. No time for regrets. Regrets are a waste of time, and I ain't got no time to waste. So you just, do it and own it.
Look what Al wrote. Is that a Terminator 2 reference or a Terminator reference? The system became self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time on August 29th, 1997. Yeah.
He said that was Skynet.
Yeah, Skynet. When I was a school director at the local school district, you could bring your own coffee. I brought my own coffee mug and kept it there, and it was a Skynet coffee mug. I had that at the boardroom table, public meetings. Yeah, I thought that was so clever.
Donald says his regrets end with cops.
Wait, what did he say? His regret?
End with cops.
Oops.
Or oops? I thought it said cops. I was going to start playing the bad boy theme every time I got around him.
You get your eyeballs dialed in there, Brenda.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do when I started watching Reno 911 again, and oh my God. That is one effed up show. It's one effed up show.
I haven't watched Cops in years, but back when I used to watch it, it was just, saying, I grew up with some of these people. Here, Bubba, hold my beer and watch this. I think my favorite one was the dumbass that went running back between the houses and the cops in hot pursuit with the dog after him and all this. And he gets in the backyard and covers up with the kiddie pool. And the dog, of course, is going to drag him the hell out from under there. But I'm thinking, of all the places you could find to hide, you couldn't like get up underneath the porch or climb a tree, or you get underneath a little flimsy kiddie pool in somebody's backyard. They'll never see me now. Reminds me of when I was a kid. My little brother was always getting into things, and so I told him, I said, you know how to keep from getting in trouble when you do this stuff? I'm going to help you out here. And he's like, what's that? And I said, when you do these things and you see mom coming, close your eyes real tight as you can get them. Because you close your eyes real tight, she can't see you. It makes you invisible. And so I started doing that. And mom come into the room after he'd done some stupid thing, and here he is with his eyes clamped as tight as he could get them, just gritting his teeth. And she's like, what in the world is wrong with this child? He's having some kind of a seizure or something, and I'm sitting back trying not to laugh. And finally, one day she pries it out of him on, what are you doing? And he says, well, if I close my eyes real tight, I'm invisible and you can't see me. Where'd you get that idea? I ran.
You should close your eyes real tight.
She's going to close them real tight for me by blacking them is what she's going to do. I just took
Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon is here. Hello.
Good to see you, Chris. Welcome.
We're getting ready to wrap things up, but we're glad you're here.
Yep. That's a cold winter's night. And anybody that's getting hit by the snowstorm or about to get hit by the snowstorm like I am, or going to get hit by a snowstorm like he probably is, then, you need to batten down your hatches. I'm in eastern Indiana. They say it's going to hit us on Saturday. And so I guess out west it's already hit. I saw some pictures today of it, and the interstate's shut down and everything. So y'all be careful out there. It'll be spring soon if you can live that long.
Yeah, Monday. Sunday, 7% chance of light snow. Monday, 80% chance snow frozen mix.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it'll soon be spring. This is the last show of January. Next week comes February. So we're headed the right direction. We got 2 months till Easter. 4th day of April will be Easter. I always look for spring when I see Easter. I don't care what the calendar says. If the calendar says that it's going to be the 21st of March, and that's the first day of spring, well, kiss my grits. It's not necessarily the first day of spring. It's first day of spring when you start seeing warm weather. And you usually don't see that until you get to Easter. It could be the middle of March, could be the end of April. But this year it's going to be April the 4th. So we should start seeing some decent weather by then and be able to get out from under this.
I like it when you need to mow the grass for the first time.
Well,
then you're spring.
I got some work before we even get to that point because I'm going to redo the front yard. So I figure in March, if it's not snowing or icy or something, maybe we'll get out and start working on the front yard and do what we can do out there. What calendar is telling you soaring it? What's that say?
Soaring is in February.
Spring.
Spring is February. He meant to write.
No, the calendar never says it's going to be in February. Calendar says March the 21st is always first day of spring.
January, February, March. That's winter.
Mm-hmm. So it might say that it's going to be March the 21st, but that doesn't mean nothing because it's when Easter comes around after you get past the equinox.
Yeah, I like June 21. That's the longest day of the year.
Yeah, Jim Dockrell says, dang, I don't have time for yard work yet. Let winter stay for a while. Hi, you're up there by the North Pole. It's always winter up there. I don't think you ever get springtime up in that direction. Isn't it 24/7, 365 winter?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I did say that. It's not what I said, it's what I meant.
We listened to what you meant.
That's what my mother used to say all the time. Don't pay any attention to what I said, it's what I meant. Well, let's see. Russell has his show Saturday night, 8 o'clock. And he's going to have Mike from Klingspor on there. It's Simply Wooden Creations, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So that should be an interesting show. And then Matt is taking a sabbatical on Monday. But next week, next Thursday, we should be right back here, same time, same channel, 7 o'clock Eastern time, Thursday night on the BrendaG's Design channel with another giveaway. You never know what I'm going to pull up here. I've got a whole box full of stuff. So, Donald, make sure that I've got your address over there on the messenger so I can get this box wrapped up to ship out to you tomorrow. And we will turn you all loose and see you later on. Hope you stay warm and have a great week. Night,
Thanks,
everybody.
everyone.